didn't decide.
I'll let you introduce the beer, though.
Sure. So you're going to do it.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Actually, no, you do it.
You do.
No, you do it. Go.
Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Then make sure you go to the Nerdsense channel, subscribe to them, which I've said 1,000 times. Here's something I haven't said 1,000 times, though. Once you're done doing that, go to FLX. FLX. We have the better half of FLX here, Mike. True. Not to be confused with lame Nerdsense Mike.
Yeah, that's very true.
The beer's courtesy of Mike from FLX, so he's going to introduce it right now.
All right, what we have is a Frequentem beer from Canandaigua, New York. It is their Just Fruit series. This is a smoothie beer in a can. They have a bunch of different varieties of this beer. They do all sorts of different fruit combinations. Sometimes they'll do 2 fruits, sometimes they'll do 3 fruits. Every couple weeks they just pop up a couple new ones, and it's like, all right, I guess I gotta go try this now too.
I gotta try them.
This one right now is we are doing raspberry and pineapple. This just came out a few days ago.
Awesome. Super fresh.
These 5.6 ABV, yeah, and it was canned on 8.5.
And today's what,
13th. Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Very
So
spooky.
Yeah.
Coming on Friday the 13th.
We're at an Airbnb. Yeah. We're not too sure.
We're drinking outside,
Yes.
so we're gonna crack this thing open.
How new are they?
They are going to celebrate their 1-year anniversary at the end of
Next
this
month. Of this month.
Yeah.
So
Very new
legit,
brewery.
like a year
But
old.
they are putting out some fine quality beverages,
That looks like
in
a
my
smoothie.
opinion. Yeah.
Jeez.
Full disclosure, Kyle and I did have a quick sip of this, but it was literally like...
We had Keith, another channel, Keith at 93 Lumber, screwed us. And basically we got the backwash out of the can he was drinking from that we split.
Was he really drinking from it?
No, he wasn't really drinking
But
from
thankfully, the better half
Yeah.
of FLX brought multiple cans.
Exactly,
So now we can
exactly.
have this. So I'll let you guys talk about it. I've had this.
it. It's got like a very thick V8 kind of color.
Yeah.
Given the raspberry, I'm not surprised by that.
Loads of pectin. Like,
Ton,
you can just see,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
A
probably, I
lot
don't
of
know
pectin.
I don't know if it's coming through on camera, but yeah, it's a lot of...
It's a lot, yeah. I mean, but again, like true to the style. Like it definitely looks like other ones that I've had.
Like,
It just leaves lacing on.
It
the
does,
lacing
yeah, I mean,
and it's like the head is just gorgeous, like this like pink like cotton candy looking like thing.
It is
it's
cotton
gorgeous.
candy. I didn't get any. I suck at pouring, but it is very cotton candy.
I got way too
yeah.
much because I poured the rest.
Oh, you have like everything in there. Yours just looks like
Yours has a little bit of like orange, like carrot juice
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah, it's a little cotton candy-ish, but yeah, it's all good. So
Want to get a nose?
Yeah, it's good.
absolutely.
Oh wait, it's your channel.
Oh, yeah, this is on my channel. Yeah, let me take the lead on my channel. So I get the pineapple first,
Okay. Should I get the raspberry?
Yeah, I'm going raspberry.
and then
too. Butterfly.
I think, and
Oh,
I've
I'm
said this. Are you're allergic to butterflies?
No.
Even if this beer didn't have raspberries, but had like blueberries or some other berry in it, when you do this style and add a berry, my mind automatically goes to raspberries.
Okay.
So the fact that this actually has raspberries is just all the more like the depth of it.
You don't feel like you're a lunatic going, there's
Well, yeah.
berries in here.
Very true, very true. But I am noticing like the depth of that raspberry is different than when I'm thinking raspberry with like a blueberry smoothie style sour.
Okay.
No, that's actually a good pull. Like, but like Mike said, I definitely got raspberry first, but the pineapple is
It's coming out now, right?
way
Yeah,
up in there.
it's coming.
And it smells like fresh pineapple.
It's very fresh pineapple.
I think that's one of the best parts about this series is like all the fruit. It's nothing but fresh, smelling and tasting.
Okay. Because there are breweries that do this that it's not as fresh.
Right.
Like you actually just made a smoothie like in your kitchen. This is very fresh, and that pineapple is popping.
I apologize for sounding so biased, too. But
Oh no, it's hey, it's all good.
I get excited about all my local breweries too.
yeah.
All right, let's get into the glass.
Do it.
Do it,
All right,
boys.
cheers, guys.
All right.
Clink,
Thanks.
clink. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good.
I mean, it's fruit for days.
And even though it's like it's really hot out. It's a little warm.
It's like 95 degrees out.
But it's still delicious.
Right. It's still a refreshing
Yeah.
beer. You
Oh,
know?
talk about a beer for the hot weather. Like this, like a
100%.
fruity, in a relatively low ABV beer.
Yeah.
No, this is great. What happens in beer reviews of this style, I get the pineapple, I get the raspberry, but it's not particularly sour. We were talking about this off camera, some of us. Tart is the word I would use.
Yes.
I think when you heavily fruit a sour, it can turn more into this tart thing, and it's refreshing. It wants me to drink more. It's very like.
Now,
They give me like to salivate a little bit.
that's what I was gonna ask you because like it's hot out, it's very refreshing, but I feel like this borders on the you want to drink more, but you can still kind of keep a good pace and sip it. You're not just like knocking it back type thing.
I don't want to mindlessly drink this.
Right.
Yeah, no, for sure. It has a little bit, because it is that smoothie, like daiquiri thing. You know, like it doesn't have coconut or whatever to be. What's that with the coconut pineapple?
Pina colada.
Pina colada, like it because it doesn't have all the right ingredients, but it is very like tropical with the pineapple, fruity that way.
If you mix this in one of those slushy machines that some breweries do,
yeah,
this would be ridiculous.
On. Yeah.
All these beers and like any other brewery that does this style, I put them in my brunch beer category. I'm like, I want this after some.
Pro tip: my wife, what she does with these beers, she hasn't done it in a while. She'll put them in the freezer, and then she'll put them in the freezer. She'll cut the can open. And then eat it like a slush. Or she'll, no, she won't put the can. Sorry,
I overdid it.
Okay.
She won't put the can in the freezer. She'll pour the beer into a sealed container, then take it out, then eat it like a slush.
These are the series I want to try that one and see how it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Carrie used to do it all the time with like the daily servings from Trillium.
Nice. So this is gonna fuel the is this a beer or not debate.
Right.
If you're putting it in a freezer in a different container and then eating it like a slush, it's a beer. No hype beer reviews. An authority on the subject. It is a beer.
Case
Dan,
closed.
I just called you Dan. Thank you, Mike, so much. Edit that in post.
He's not.
Sorry, I know you're Mike. We're
gonna have to have do an overdub later. You're gonna make me edit Kyle. You know how much I hate editing.
It's just some weird voice going, think Mike.
Mike. And not Mike from
And not
Nerdsense.
Dan.
I know my mics
Or
apart.
like a giant bird sound come over. Caw,
caw.
All right then.
This is only the second beer I've had. It's only a third of one.
Yeah.
So I am very. And the first beer was 4.3%. Yes, viewers of my channel, I just drank a beer that was 4.3%.
And you can see through it.
And I can see through it.
And it was yellow.
Why drink a beer you can
lager.
see through? Exactly. Why would you drink a beer you can see through?
I'll be giving him a PBR later. Don't you worry.
Nerdsense, FLX. I'll link to both of them in the description box below. Check them both out. Seriously, thank you again. I really appreciate it,
Absolutely.
Mike.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys. We'll just end it. Cheers.
Cheers.
And bye.
And bye. Hey.
Hey, everyone do stuff.
Thanks. I'm glad you